Is there a gremlin in the background?
I think so. It's like
helicopter talking.
How you doing?
Ah, god
You're
damn
not
it.
ready. Oh, god damn it.
God damn!
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah?
we should figure out CrimeCon.
Oh my god, we should really figure out CrimeCon, guys.
I wonder if that's
Are you guys
happening.
gonna come if we go?
Are you going to come if we go?
We're going.
You think we're going?
We just have to apply and get
Yeah.
accepted. What
What
if it's too late?
I don't know.
It can't be too late.
Maybe it's too late.
It's in September.
I think so.
Oh, that's only like 2 months. Oh,
Literally.
we should really figure that out.
Yeah.
All right. Somebody remind us to figure out CrimeCon.
Armand has been reminding us like daily.
Yeah. I think I just have to fill out that application
Oh.
along with.
Well, maybe next time we'll be on Pod Row so that we won't be as it won't be as intense.
Oh yeah,
You know?
Well, we were on Podrow.
Well, we were.
I signed us up for the wrong one first, and then we got on Podrow.
Yeah.
But now we know what we're doing.
But we weren't like we were like in a space.
Oh yeah, like they forgot we were on Podrow, and then they were like, "Anyway, here's this cool ass spot for you," and we're like, "Fucking score,"
Yeah, thanks for that.
because that other spot sucked.
Yeah, exactly. So maybe we'll be in one of those other sucky spots.
Oh, but we're prepared, and I'm a
prepared
good
for
Karen.
anything. Oh, you want a big one again? I'm going all out.
Well, I mean, it's just we need a backdrop for our logo and all of that, and they say they provide it, and then when we got there, they were like, "You don't have one," and I was like, "Oh no. You said we'd have one."
this is true.
But anyway, I digress.
But I digress.
But
Anyway,
yeah,
invite
we
us back. We won't bitch about it. Probably.
It was fun. We're going to definitely do it again. You guys, we're going to Orlando for CrimeCon. We'll let you know
No.
the dates. It's not in Orlando?
Yeah, it's in Orlando. For some reason, I was thinking New Orleans.
Oh, that'd be
New Orlando.
way more.
And I was like, no, we're not going there.
No, you got it wrong.
Yeah, I'd love to go there. We're not going there.
No. But
Yeah.
to be continued. We'll figure that out.
TBC.
TBCCC.
TBD.
How's it going?
Living the fucking dream, man.
Are you?
Yep.
Me too.
Me too.
Me too.
I'm so tired.
Oh, me too. Want to hear my goddamn?
Yes.
You already know it. Guys, your girl Stacy
Guys.
over here is raw dogging it hard on the makeup tutorial world.
She's just fucking face to the world.
Rocking all my natural beauty because I can't wear makeup because I got the pink eye from my boys.
You're
that-
so nasty.
That pink eye that's been rolling around my house, he got me good.
Gotcha. Right in the eyeballs.
Oh, God.
Oh God.
Right in the eye. You are next. Oh, no, I hope not. Yeah, got me good. I've had pink eye from the boys before, but I'm like, pink eye's not even that big of a deal. It's just like kind of crusty when you wake up.
Yeah, it's a little gross.
I can actively feel the goop floating around in my eye as we talk right now. Like when I blink,
Ew.
it goes across my vision.
It's nasty. You nasty.
It's probably full of gunk right now.
poop. It's full of poop.
No, it's not poop.
It's poop.
Could be poop,
I
but
think it's poop.
but
It's the only way you get
Every-
pink eyes from poop.
everybody at our daycare has it. It's like just going around. And it got everybody in my house, and I was the last motherfucker standing.
It got everybody?
Yep, we had it,
Oh.
he thinks, anyway, last week. He didn't actually go see a doctor. He just used leftover drops that we had.
Yeah.
And then this motherfucker was like, anyway, we're running out of drops. You might want to call a doctor. And I'm like, fuck you guys.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah, so, but I did like a doctor on demand. Actually, that should be my real goddamn, is I'm super pissed that like my primary care physician, I sent her a message with a picture of my eye and I was like, hey, P.S., BT dubs, everybody in my house has had pink eye and they've all been using drops and it works, whatever.
And my eye is rather pink right now.
Yeah, like, can you help prescribe me some drops? And then I talked to the nurse practitioner because my doctor wasn't available, and the nurse practitioner clearly was just like reading from a pamphlet, like,
I hate
put a
that.
hot compress on your eyes. I'm like, yeah, I also have Google.
Yeah.
But I'm asking you for drops. I'm not concerned about the side effects right now. I just don't want to spread this shit anymore, and I want to be done with it.
Yeah.
So anyway, she's like, I'll talk to the doctor. And then she calls me back and she's like, the doctor won't prescribe you antibiotics, especially antibiotics, because, or until she sees you. And I'm like, okay, listen, I'm all about being responsible with our antibiotics. I'm all for that. But you, motherfucker, just want to charge my insurance some money.
Right.
And she's like, so we can book you an appointment, but she doesn't have any available for like the next month. And I'm like, yeah, okay, so fucking great. Thanks for your help.
Yeah.
What is my other option? And she's like, or you could go into urgent care. And
Oh
I'm
my
like, I'm not
God.
going to go into urgent care with it. Like, I'm fine.
Yeah,
I
you're
just-
going to wait there for 8 hours because triage is going to be like, anyway, this guy's fucking dying.
dying. Yeah. Like, what the fuck? Come on, man. Like, we know what it is. Even my kid's doctor didn't even have to see my kids. I sent a picture and he was like, here's some eye drops.
Yeah, that's
It's
pink eye.
Fucking pink eye. Like,
Yeah.
come on, man. Oh my God. I was so frustrated and
Text your
annoyed.
kid's doctor and be like, hey, they still have it.
I just sent a picture of my eye.
Yeah, can I get some more?
Or like an old picture of their eye.
Right.
I fucking should have. But anyway, I was so fucking pissed because I'm like, these people just want money.
Yeah.
Like, I get the responsibility behind antibiotics. I don't want everybody coming at me for that because I am fucking a Nazi about it all. Like, if I'm on antibiotics, I take it all the way through. I make my kids do it. I'm all for that. I don't want to fucking live in a world where nothing works.
Yeah.
I get it. I'm there. But
But
fucking
it's
eye
real.
drops, like they give you like the weakest antibiotics and it goes away. Give me the weakest one.
Yeah.
If
yeah.
it doesn't work, then I'll go into urgent care because I'll be like, this shit has been going on for weeks. Now this seems urgent.
This feels urgent on account of my eye doesn't open.
What the fuck, man? Oh my God. And then they were like, well, it could be viral instead of bacterial. And I'm like, yeah, except for it's worked on all my other kids
Yeah.
and worlds or whatever. But also, even if it is viral, I will still continue the full treatment so that any bacteria in my eyeball will not gain a resistance to the weakest fucking penicillin you can give me to shove in my eye. Like, I will follow the rules. Please
Yeah.
just help me.
I'll
Dear
fucking
God.
kill it all.
Oh my God, so annoying. I don't even know if that's how everything works, but it just felt like they're getting money hungry for my eyeball money.
Yeah.
And then
That's the goddamn U.S. healthcare system.
seriously. And then I was like, you know what? One time I had a sinus infection and I just did doctor on demand because my fucking doctor, again, never has any goddamn appointments.
It's dumb.
Yeah. Also, I should say that my doctor, too, like whenever I come to her with problems, she would always be like, do yoga.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, so I've already needed a new doctor. She's really nice, but like,
yeah, of course.
just
They
not what
always
I'm
are.
looking for. By the time I reach you, do you know how long I had to let this go on before I showed up in your office? I
Yeah.
don't want to do yoga.
Yeah, yoga's not going to fix it.
Yeah, I've tried it.
I want drugs.
Yeah, I need your help so I
Yeah.
don't off myself right
Can you
now.
fix it?
Something's wrong and you're the only one I know, so help me.
Yeah. Oh, that's awful.
Yeah, anyway, so I remembered I had done like the doctor on demand shit. Fucking $49 is all it takes for an appointment.
That's not
that
bad.
I can use my fucking HSA money for, whatever. So I was like, yeah. And then the lady was so nice. She was like, oh, yeah. Hey, like, she looked at all my fucking symptoms. She's like, you don't need just eye drops. You need these pills that make you stop coughing. And also, here's another pill that helps you stop coughing. And then she gave me a fuck ton of eye drops. Like, I don't know if she heard my whole story and she was like, this bitch is going to need 2 bottles. Because that shit's going to roll back around.
Well, send them my way when I
Honestly,
get it.
Yeah. Even the pharmacist was kind of sassy when I was when he
Really?
was like checking me out, because you know how like when it's the first time you get medicine, they like make you
Let me read it to
Yeah,
you.
exactly. Even
Yeah.
though I can read the bottle myself.
Yeah,
And
they
then
just literally read you the bottle and they're like, all right, so it looks like
one drop in the affected eye.
Yeah, and you're like, okay.
Thanks.
I was
God.
going to put it in the other one. Fucking genius.
Yeah, what would I have done without you?
Yeah.
No, he was like this. He was like, "Oh, your doctor says that you can take these up to 3 times a day as needed for coughing, but I just take 1 and they last me all day." So I'm like, "Yeah, well, maybe we're different, bro.
Yeah. Maybe we have different bodies.
Yeah, maybe I have a fucking condition you don't know about."
Right?
Like, what the fuck kind of response is that?
Okay.
Anyway,
thanks.
I'm over people.
I know.
But also I'm sick, so there's that. So if I don't really sound that sick, but if I'm like hacking in our Patreon's face all day long, I'm really sorry. And then I'm really sorry you guys have to experience this raw dog beauty in front of your face.
I think it's the best thing I've seen since high school.
Yeah, yeah, right? I'm also low-key like, what if I just stop wearing makeup?
Honestly, it just reminds me of Hawaii. So,
Yeah,
because
like
neither
we're-
of us wore makeup the entire time.
That's how I want to live my life. It's so much easier.
yeah, that's why my hair started doing this. It was because
I
you
love
were
it.
like, just stop brushing it, and I was like, I
yeah.
can stop a chore.
Yeah, stop fucking with it. I love your hair like that. I've noticed after Hawaii, I'm like, oh my God, I love your natural fucking wavy hair. I'm so jealous.
I never went back. I fucking wrapped up my hair dryer and put that bitch away.
Oh, it's in retirement?
She's in retirement.
Oh Oh, shit.
Yeah. I think I said it. I was like, I'm just going to let my hair determine who I am now.
That's right. I'm
Was
about
it-
to do that shit with my makeup. I mean, honestly, all I ever put on is eyeliner and mascara anyway.
Yeah.
But like,
But it's another chore, man.
and that shit makes a big difference on if you're like a white chick with blonde eyelashes,
Yeah.
that's all it takes. And then all of a sudden you're like, I'm a different person.
Yeah. Yeah. Your eyes are enormous.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
And
unsettling.
right now they're like beady little fucking weird.
No, they look bigger now, I feel like.
Oh, do they?
Yeah. Well, I guess maybe with the mascara it makes them bigger. No.
I don't know. Listen,
Oh.
it's not my favorite, but it is what it is. So
Hey, listen.
it took a lot of guts.
Yeah.
And this is going to be all over our social media and shit. So enjoy. Be nice to me.
Be nice to me. I think it's beautiful.
Hey, thanks.
And it reminds me of happy times.
Yay!
So I like it.
Yeah, we're all best friends here. It's like, this is what Aaron and I see most of the time. When
Yeah.
we're fucking like, do you just want to hang out, but like in our PJs and not do anything?
Do you want to hang out but not go anywhere? Do you want to hang out after bedtime?
I'll be right there.
Yeah, exactly.
Just usually also our hair is in a bun that we haven't vetted. You know
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
that bun that
yeah.
just like goes up?
like it went up in the morning and it stayed there.
Yeah, and you don't care what it looks like?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Those are the best. Those are the best days.
honestly.
Yeah. You want to know why I hate people recently?
Yeah, obviously.
Here's my goddamn.
Tell me
okay,
about
it's
it.
not really that exciting. It's a work thing.
Ugh,
I know. I know.
fuck them.
But part of my job is to do installs. I think I've talked about it before. I make whatever fucking.
I make art.
I don't even. It's not even art. It's typing, right? And so this guy wanted some stickers for his trucks, and I was like, "Cool, I got you." Like the fucking "This is my company" on the side of your truck,
Ooh,
right?
I thought you were going to say my country. I was like, ah, God damn it.
Oh no! This is my country, and I
Yeah.
stand for it. No,
Yeah.
company. Like, hey, this is what we do. Here's our phone number, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he happens to be in my little complex that I work in, and so fucking easy install, right? Just walk over there.
I'm at
fucking-
work still.
Yeah, bang bang boom, right? It's fucking 90 degrees, right?
Yeah, at least.
So I go out there and I install 2 full trucks. And they pop out for a minute and they're like, hey, how's it going? And I'm like, fucking cool. My dog almost died. Whatever. Right?
Whoa.
Like,
It's like, oh, everything's been great. My mom died, but like, you know,
but
other
I'm
than that,
fine. No, because I was supposed to be on vacation and then the vacation got canceled because my little fucking shit stain.
yeah,
And so he was like, why aren't you on vacation? And I'm like, well,
he almost died.
funny story. My dog almost died. And they're like, yeah, dogs are crazy. And I'm like, yeah, no
Yeah.
problem.
They like to eat shit they're not supposed to.
Yeah, so then he leaves. I finish. I leave because fucking come find me if you need me, right?
Mhm. Yeah, I did the thing.
Yeah, they called me 10 minutes later. I answer and they're like, these decals are so crooked.
What?
Yeah, they
Fuck
are
off.
like an inch and a half different, like not level, right? Like
They
wha-
measured?
I guess. I don't know if they actually measured or not, but he said it's like an inch and a half. And I was like, oh, okay.
That
like,
seems bad.
let me come see, I guess. Like, because I'm not that fucking bad at my job. Like,
Yeah, you're like, I've done this before.
and I have a measuring tape. People yell at me all the time about not, like, well, why don't you have a level? And I'm like, because it's fucking bulky and takes up too much space, and I can do the same thing with a measuring tape. Like,
And my eyeballs.
is this where you want it? Okay, measure here and here. That's level. It's straight now, right?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
that's how you fucking level shit.
Yeah.
So I go out there and I look at it, and it does look like it goes up to the front of the truck a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, I can see it.
Yeah.
I measured to, like, the bottom of the door. So it's level to the door.
Yeah.
Right? Well, I guess this truck is, like, fucking sitting up, right? It's,
Oh
like,
my
lifted.
God.
So the front is lifted only. So then the door is now not level.
Oh,
world.
And you used the machine that
And
you are gluing this thing
Yeah.
to as your guide for what is level.
And also, they parked like directly next to each other. So I have exactly the space in between 2 parking spaces to work.
To
like,
see if it's clear.
yeah, I can like step back, I don't know, half a foot and be like, yeah, it looks okay. Because it's not that fucking much different, but
Yeah.
it is a little off.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, well, that sucks. What do you want me to do about it? Like,
I can
I'm not
peel
going
this
to.
thing off.
Yeah, like I'm not going to come back today with a new one. So, like, if you want to drive around with this on here until
I
like
can get a new one in here.
Wednesday or Thursday, because it's also fucking 4th of July. I was supposed to be on vacation.
Yeah.
All this other bullshit, right? Like, we're not there the next day. This is on Monday. And then they're like, well, it needs to come off. Like, it's fucking trash. It's garbage. It needs to come off. Blah,
Oh my
blah.
God. Not even
Yeah.
till Wednesday?
Nope. Can't do it. Can't have that kind of fucking thing on his record. I don't know. So within...
Nobody's gonna fucking notice.
Yeah, and nobody's gonna fucking notice.
It's always the people that are closest to you that are the worst fucking customers.
So bad.
So picky.
So bad.
And you're like,
and this guy's been, like, relatively nice our whole fucking careers next door to each other.
Yeah.
But
now you're realizing he's, like,
a fucking...
psycho.
Yeah. Well, like, nitpicking or whatever. And so I'm like,
which
okay.
I get if he's like, it's crooked, whatever. Cool.
100%.
But, like, be chill about it.
But, like, I could fix it in 2 days. Like, let me reprint another one, and I'll put it on there.
I'm not
like,
going to come into work on a vacation day to do it, and you ain't getting it today.
Yeah,
It's
so
not going to happen. It's
within,
physically
like,
impossible.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm just not doing that. And I'm not coming back today, because now it's fucking hot, and I'm hot, and I have to reprint it, and it's going to take time. I'm not doing it. So, fucking peace be with you.
Yeah.
So he made
They don't pay me enough.
Made me take it all fucking off. Within, like, minutes of fucking putting it on. Like, cool, man.
Seriously?
Cool, yeah.
When you take it off, do you have to put, like, Goo Gone and shit on it?
No.
Or was it on just not too long?
It was on for fucking 10 minutes.
So
yeah, I literally peeled it off with my fingernails. Like, it just comes right off because it should, like, sit and bake in the sun or whatever.
Yeah,
and it'll, like kind of
cure.
Yeah, be adhered on there or whatever. And then one of their other ones had fucking bubbles and shit all in it. And I'm like, that's acceptable? But, like, this isn't?
They didn't even notice the bubbles?
Okay, yeah. Well, it wasn't from mine. It was from a different one. And I'm like,
oh.
But, like, that person doesn't have to fucking hold up to their work. Okay.
It's probably theirs that they put on there.
I know, right? And now I don't know how to put it on level. Like, I don't. How does
Just have the guy fucking tell you where to put it. Here?
That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
I had called him today to try and reschedule the install, and they can't get a hold of the person whose truck it was, so they couldn't come out or whatever. And I was like, well, you just call me when you're fucking ready. I have it. Figure it out.
People are dumb.
But I don't know how to level it. Because what if the truck's not on level ground? Because it's a shitty-ass parking lot. Like, it's not a nice parking lot. Everything in there is a goddamn hill. We live in San Diego. Everything is a hill.
Yeah.
So if he parks like this, and then I level it with a fucking level... it's gonna be level to the world and not to his truck.
Yeah.
So if I level it to the truck, which is lifted, it's not gonna fucking. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm literally just gonna put it up and be like, "Is this good?"
Does he want it like level to the eye?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, like straight
so,
to the
wonky
eye.
on the truck.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I just peeled it off. I was so pissed.
Oh my God, I would be pissed too.
Yeah, I'm like, okay,
I would think what you did was the right way to do it.
you would think,
Like to level it
I would
to
think.
the vehicle that it is on.
but then it is technically going up in the fronts.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't fucking know either. So
Anyway,
that was
that
my
sucks.
exciting. It means nothing to anyone,
But it's
and it
irritating.
really only took so long, and I'm getting paid, so, like, what the fuck ever.
I
It's
like
not
how
my-
we're both irritated at very reasonable things. Like my doctor wouldn't give me a prescription without seeing me. I'm like, fuck you.
Fuck you, give me my shit for free. Yeah, and I'm like, you want me to do my job better?
Fuck off.
Fuck you.
It's just been a week, all right? God damn it.
Dude, I'm so over it.
Ugh,
I'm
I think I am
burnt the
too.
fuck out. But my chickies came.
Yay!
I got chickies.
chickens.
Yeah, I'm a fucking proud chicken mom again, and my children, I haven't heard them come down from like fucking 16 octaves up. They're like, oh my God, I'm so excited. Like, so fucking high pitched this whole time. Like, "Ee!" My baby girl goes, it doesn't want me to kiss it. And I was like, please don't kiss it. Pretty sure you're going to get like salmonella or something. I don't know.
She's like chasing it.
Right? Oh, God. She's so funny. They're so fucking cute with them. But she's like,
adorable.
I'm going to hold it. And it's like, beep, 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 beep. And I'm like, you need to loosen your grip.
Let it go. Let it go.
Yeah.
It will come back to you.
Yeah. Oh, man.
How
These
cute.
kids, they're so fucking
You have
cute.
to post pictures on the Facebook group
Okay, I will. I'll take better pictures tonight, probably.
of the baby chicks.
Yeah, or I'll try to.
And you're going to have to give them names and let us know what to call them. Because we are now part of the chicken crew and the chicken family.
So far, I have named... There are 3 of them with names. There's Biggie and Smalls.
Obviously.
Obviously. And then there's Starlight Moon. That one was named by my son. He was like,
Obviously.
this one's Starlight Moon. And I was like, maybe
All right.
something else. And he's like, maybe Starfire Moon? Like, maybe.
Starfire Moon sounds pretty cool.
Maybe keep thinking.
Maybe try again, you dumbass.
Yeah. Maybe something less hippie, you fucking weirdo.
I know. When you said that, I was like, your kids are becoming hippies.
Oh, they are. They're my kids.
I love it.
Yeah.
I'm for it.
I don't know where he comes up with it.
Big
He's
old
like,
dirty hippies.
yeah. He's like, can that one be mine? And I can take care of it? Like, yeah, man.
Whatever you want.
Are you
dude.
only going to feed that one? Because
Good
then,
luck.
no.
These are all yours.
Yeah, they
You
will
now have a
all be
chore.
your chore.
Oh, I'm so excited to see them.
They're so fucking
I
cute.
want to hold them.
They're so cute. I had to MacGyver a whole fucking brooder thing situation in their bathroom. And I don't think our other animals know that they exist yet.
That's good.
It's surprising because they're loud. Like they chirp in there or they fucking peep or whatever.
Yeah.
And my dogs haven't really cared yet. Hank
Do you
is
think they would like rip them apart?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's like a hard rule to close and lock the door.
If you want those to
The
live.
lock is to keep the kids out too.
Smart.
So that I'm like, you can only come in here when we're in here.
Yeah, that's really smart.
Yeah, because they'll be like, Mom, it's a massacre.
That's how Skidmark got taken away from me.
Yeah, got.
Got.
Yeah, exactly. So,
My fucking mom, man, opening doors and shit.
fucking
God damn it, Mom.
it's awful. Yeah,
It's awful.
I don't need my kids to witness that trauma, you know?
Oh, can you imagine if one of them doesn't pull through?
No, and I guess Starfire Moon or whatever the fuck its name is.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I guess that was the slowest one to like wake up, but it's also not the cutest, but like it's the only yellow one.
Oh, that's
and
how he
so
likes it.
both of the kids are like, I want to hold the yellow one. Like there's
And Starfire
fucking
Moon's
5
like,
others.
fuck you. I'm jacked up, bro.
Yeah.
I wasn't properly hatched.
I wasn't properly hatched.
Okay, wait. So I realize we have a case to get to. Now, is the advantage to buying them this way versus like going to the feed store and getting them is that you know what you're getting?
I'm sure that they know what they are at the feed stores and stuff too.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
It's more fun this way.
Yeah, at the feed store they had like a shit ton of them in one little section, so like you could only get one kind, and they had a bunch of different names on the thing, I guess. But like there were no dividers, so it's like,
So you're like, good
can I have
luck.
this one? Like, is this one good? Is this
Hope
is this
somebody
one of
here
them?
knows.
Yeah, or like are they males, females? I don't know. So I don't want a rooster.
Oh, yeah, very true.
Yeah. So we just went with
How do they know?
I don't know. They blow on their butthole or something.
Hey,
You know, same way you tell.
This one's female. Oh my God. Okay, hit me with your story, my friend.
Okay, are you ready for this?
Ugh, I'm so ready because I feel like my eye needs an eye drop.
Fucking sweating tits, man.
I am burning up. Burning.
So I dropped the ball this week because I'm fucking burnt out. I'm burnt out on life,
There's no ball to drop here.
but I was scooped the fuck back up by
were.
our Lord and Savior Critty Cat.
Yeah. Yeah, she is our Magdalene Mary or whatever.
She is Mother Goddamn Critty Teresa. And she texts like, anyway, I have a research for you guys if you need it. I'm like, can she read my mind? Or like, is she here? Has she hacked our Google?
She just knows.
She just knows. She's like, I haven't heard from them in a while. They are probably fucking up shit.
I'm going to make sure they don't fuck it up too bad.
Yeah.
Anyway, here's a case.
Yeah, let me help you out. So this case comes from Critty Cat.
Woo woo, Credit Cat.
And it is about David Burke.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. So, David Augustus Burke.
Augusta, slow down.
You're going to choke. He was born on May 18th, 1952.
Okay.
He's a Taurus.
Obviously.
Yep. In the United Kingdom to Jamaican parents.
Ooh,
Okay.
love it.
Love it. When Dave was 6, we're going to call him Dave from here to forth.
Hi, I'm Dave. Who's Dave?
I
Sorry, I
missed
gotta
that show.
situate myself. What's?
You're good. I said I missed that show.
No, you don't. I watched the latest season of it.
Oh,
Fucking weird. But they do have Brad Pitt, so
interesting.
yeah.
Why?
Yeah, that's why it's weird. Nah, it's weird.
All right.
I feel like it took a weird ass turn.
He's like, can you believe Brad Pitt agreed to this?
That's what I feel like it is like just to see how many famous people we can cram in here.
Right? Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Okay, so when Dave was 6, his family moved to Rochester, and his father drove taxi cabs for the airport.
Mm-hmm.
And then Dave's mom worked at a hospital.
Okay.
And Rochester's in, like, fucking New York, right?
Yep.
For everyone else who doesn't know geography like I do.
Even though we were like, mm-hmm.
Sure.
If you say it fast enough, that sounds right.
Yeah. Unrelated, but an interesting fact, Dave's brother Joseph died of a drug overdose in 1980.
Ooh.
Okay? Only matters for something later.
Okay.
So Dave was 35 years old, had never married, but had fathered 7 children
Jesus Christ, Dave.
from 4 different baby mamas.
Wrap that fucker up, my friend.
Nope, he didn't. He was sowing his wild fucking oats.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He was
He-
planting them.
He was. He was just
Squirting that shit everywhere.
Trying to make an air, you know?
Pew, pew, pew.
Pyom, pyom. Dave was described as a hardworking man, a jack of all trades. He fixed cars, invested in real estate. He
Oh.
was a friendly, kind guy, right?
Okay.
He was also real flashy with his money.
Okay.
He drove a BMW and a Lincoln.
Oh, hey, yo.
And he took good care of his family.
Okay. Oh, that's nice.
All of them.
Every single member.
Yes. He always told his kids jokes, and he encouraged them to work hard in school and get good grades. And his children described him as a good dad.
Okay.
Okay?
Got dad jokes on lock.
Dad jokes on point. So Dave had worked for U.S. Air for about 14 years, starting his career in Rochester, New York as a customer service supervisor.
All right.
Okay?
Fucking sounds shitty, but okay.
He's a supervisor
Oh, that's true.
for an
Just
airport or
supervising shit.
airline. Yeah.
Yeah, just not like customer service. Oh.
Yeah.
People
but
be
you're a
dicks.
supervisor. You don't have to. You only have to deal with the extra dicks.
You gotta deal with the Karens.
Yeah. Yeah. And the Kevins. Are they Kevins? No, they're
Kyles.
Richards. Kyle's?
Kyle?
Kyle's never made a scene in his life. He's just punched a hole in the wall and drank a Monster. A little bit of a side note, Dave was under suspicion and was being investigated by local police and the FBI for
Jesus.
yeah,
A
for
little bit of a side note.
little bit of a side note for trafficking cocaine from
shit.
Jamaica and local auto theft.
Ooh, that's kind of fun. Cocaine, huh? Hear that was a big thing back then. Probably still is.
But he was never charged with anything.
Okay, but FBI were fucking watching him.
They were like, this guy's fucking suspicious.
I love these kind of stories. Is that bad?
No.
Like all the cocaine stories, and they're like, anyway, I've been fucking trafficking this shit.
Yeah, I've
It's
been
a quick
everywhere.
buck. Yeah.
So,
And then the CIA wanted to talk to me, and I'm like, tell me more.
well, yeah, they wanted to talk to him. Not the CIA, but the FBI, right?
Uh-huh.
Probably not good to be under their
Mm.
supervision.
Yeah, no, hard pass.
In 1984, after being arrested for shoplifting $45 worth of goods from a local store, Dave pleaded guilty to a lesser charge of disorderly conduct.
Okay.
So that's the fucking...
If he's got flashy ass money, why he's stealing $45 worth of shit from a store? Drugs?
Yeah, I think we're going to find that he had kind of a side hustle going on.
Of robbing shit?
Yeah, of like, stealing and
That's really made his money?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's not where this is going. So
Okay.
it's just kind of all like, maybe he wasn't the greatest character,
Yeah.
but like he was a good man in that his kids liked him, right?
Yeah.
And his family liked him.
Any good mob man is.
At least he's a family man.
Yeah. You ask me on the day of my daughters. Daughters. I don't know. I can't even talk. I said dollar.
Oh.
It's hot.
I heard it. You're good. So in 1985, Dave's name was dropped by some known drug smugglers in an FBI wiretap.
Ooh, oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Busted.
But they didn't say anything that could criminally charge him.
No, they're just like, I know a guy named Dave.
Mm-hmm. They're like, anyway, you heard from Dave in a while? Or whatever the fuck.
Yeah. I like cocaine. He likes cocaine.
No, they didn't say that. Because
Oh.
that puts him in fucking drug territory,
Oh,
right?
okay.
They're just like, he should have come to the barbecue. I don't know what they said.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
He should have come to the barbecue. He makes the best.
Potato salad.
There you go.
Yep. So to escape from the heat and start anew, Dave transferred to Los Angeles, and he was demoted to ticketing agent.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
That actually sounds fun because then you get to use the little machine all the time.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
Like at the library. When you were little, do you remember going to school and getting to use the library like wand to check out your books? A little scanner? Beep, beep. No.
no.
Different childhoods.
Children hoods. No, I remember using the Dewey Decimal System and having to look for the fucking card rack or whatever.
Yeah.
And they're
then
like,
when
it's
you
on
checked it out.
I-25. No, we had a librarian, like in normal school.
I know, but they would let, the librarian sometimes would let you use it.
I think you just bothered them enough that they were like, yes, you can fucking do it.
Can I use it? Can I use it? Yeah. When it's mine, can I use it? That's how my kids act, so I'm sure that's how I
Yeah.
was.
I think
Like
that's...
fucking cutting people in line. Like, hey, when it's my turn, can I use the scanning? Beep, can I do it for mine? It was me, huh? They're just
You're
like,
really good at it.
get back in line. It's because I see it every day with my children.
when it's mine. Beep.
Like, fuck, Stacey. Yes, I already said yes.
I gotta get through these people first.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so no, I never played with the scanning things. I don't think I've ever actually scanned anything except for like at Walmart when it's like, you got a case
Self.
of water, you know?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's a self one.
Oh my God, side note, sorry, tangent. You can get a library scanner for your own personal library. I sent it to Jamie Ann because Jamie and I may or may not have made a library for ourselves when we were younger. Out of her
You're
stuff.
like, we need this.
I was like, could you imagine if we would have had this when we were making that library? And then her next message was, I just fucking bought it. But it's just like this little scanner thing, and it's got like a USB thing, and you load it into your computer, and there's like a free app or whatever that you can download, and it'll like categorize all your books and tell you like a summary about them.
What?
And you can like check them out and check them in.
What?
I know. Wouldn't the kids love that? My
That's
kids have
so
so
cool.
many books.
Yeah. Well, maybe I need one.
See, I
Can
know.
you make separate libraries though, like mom's library and then
Yeah,
kids'
you can do whatever
library?
the fuck you want. Anyway, just so
Can
you
you?
guys know, isn't that a fun thing?
That is a fun thing. Yeah. Why
You'll have to ask Jamie Ann how it works because
Why wasn't that on our group text?
Because I didn't make a fucking library with you.
You could be like, "Hey, Jamie Ann, remember that library we made?"
Sorry, I will never.
Erin
do that
also
again.
likes books, so I included her.
Just so you know, she also did text me recently of a picture of the baby in the stroller saying, "Did I tell you how much I like this stroller?" Just so we're all out on the air. That didn't make the thread either.
It's okay.
It's not intentional.
It's okay. She texted me asking for my address for a baby announcement. And I was
See?
like, are you having another fucking baby? Was my first thought. And then I was like, oh no, she means like it was
To
8
announce
pounds.
this
or whatever.
one.
Yeah. But
See, it's
first
normal.
First thought was immediately no. Like, girl, stop.
Oh God,
Yeah, anyway.
I digress.
Yes.
Okay.
Jinx. So, he moved to LAX, right?
Yes, ticketing master.
Mm-hmm. Ticketing agent.
Okay. Well, you don't know his title.
I do. He was a ticketing agent.
Actually, I do.
So he was pretty upset about it, though. Okay.
Understandably. So.
And he filed a complaint in 1986 saying that a white woman with less experience was promoted to the customer service supervisor position, which is what he held back in Rochester,
that
right?
bitch,
Mm-hmm.
Becky.
When he should have received the promotion, but he didn't. And in his opinion, it was because he was black.
Gotcha.
So pretty fucked up, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's not
But
happy.
also, like, didn't he just get investigated by the FBI?
It could have had something to do with it.
Maybe that cocaine stuff.
But who's to say?
Yeah.
He might have been a really good customer service supervisor, and he's like, this bitch, Becky, ain't got shit on me.
He's like, does she have good dad jokes? I think not.
Yeah, she ain't got shit. She doesn't know how to calm down the Karens. Yeah.
Becky ain't got shit.
Mm-mm. So another airline employee named Julio mentioned a conversation that he had with Dave where Dave said that he made sure to treat black people better because they had it worse.
Ooh.
And Julio was like, that's kind of weird, but other than that, he's a normal, cool guy.
Yeah.
Everybody likes him, whatever. But
Yeah.
he remembered one time where he said that, and he's like, that's a little strange.
That makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah, like maybe don't
Tell people.
advertise that.
Yeah. Like, do whatever you need to in your head.
Yeah. Don't give him a straw. I get it.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't put fucking only one strawberry for your ass in the smoothie, bitch. Just enough to make it pink. You ain't gonna taste strawberry.
Right?
Don't act like an asshole to me. Tell you what, I'll fuck up your smoothie. Extra banana.
Yeah. Yeah. So Dave often told people that he felt like he should have gotten farther in life sooner, but he couldn't because of systemic racism.
Got
so
it.
this is kind of like a main point in his gripes, right?
Yeah, his upsettedness.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then Pacific Southwest Airlines was buying U.S. Air.
Okay.
Okay. So they merged and now they're the same airline. That's the airline that he works for. Right?
Yeah.
So I'll now be referring to the airline as PSA.
Okay.
Okay. So despite the transfer, Dave was still being closely monitored because the company still knew he's kind of shady, right? Like maybe there's some trafficking going on.
Mm-hmm.
And Dave's job at LAX was to work customer service at the gate for flights and then help clean the plane when it arrived at the airport prior to the next flight boarding.
Okay. I feel like that's an easier way for somebody who's smuggling drugs to smuggle drugs. Because they'd be like, anyway, here's this extra carry-on luggage that I will allow you to put on the plane.
Yeah, that I accidentally didn't clean off.
Yeah.
It's in seat 3B.
Yeah.
No one's in seat 3B. If you're hiding drugs, it's at fucking 28F.
Probably.
You know?
Probably.
So he planned to fly 3 of his children from Rochester to LAX for free.
Oh, for free?
Mm-hmm. As an airline employee perk, he got fucking free tickets for his family and yada yada. so they could spend time with him in his Long Beach home for the holidays.
Okay.
Right? His children were super excited, and he was fucking over the moon that they're coming, right?
Yeah, sounds fun. Until you're a single dad with like fucking 7 children, you're like, fuck, what have I done?
Only 3 were coming at a time.
Oh, okay.
But same, probably. He's
Yeah.
like, when is this over?
Oh,
Did I say
no.
a week?
What have I done?
Yeah. God, no, get out of my house. So in mid-November 1987, Dave was caught on camera stealing $69
Uh-oh.
from the in-flight fund that the flight attendants used to give change, right?
Okay.
He was placed on leave on November 19th,
Uh-oh.
but he's pretty much fired,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Like, you can't do that.
Yeah, but he had the opportunity to appeal his termination, so I guess he's on leave until that
Okay.
gets settled, right?
Yeah.
He told Joanne Smith, the mother of 3 of his children in Rochester, that he was suspended unfairly and that he would get his job back, but the trip to see his kids was going to be postponed until he could work out all that shit.
Oh, no. Did he lose that perk?
Not yet.
Okay.
No, but
But he's like, I got
he's
to
like, I
take
don't
care of some
fucking
shit.
work with there right now, so like you can't pick them up, I guess. I don't know.
Oh,
Or it's
okay.
probably going to be, let me get my shit situated and then they'll come out, right?
Okay.
On November 26th, which was Thanksgiving Day,
Uh-huh.
Dave's parents gave him $30,000
Holy shit. For
Yep.
what?
uh,
For Thanksgiving?
to use for
That's
his
not
investments.
a
It was their
normal-
entire life savings.
What? To use for his investment. Happy Thanksgiving. I made a turkey, by the way. Cut you a check for 30 grand.
30 grand.
That's fucking insane.
Yeah. Nobody knows what happened to this money, by the way.
Yeah.
Or at least
He
his,
didn't invest it.
his parents aren't talking about it. Like, that's just
Oh, that's gone.
a moot point now, right?
Oh,
yeah.
no.
Yeah. So even with this money from his parents, Dave was under severe financial stress since he potentially lost his job of 15 years, right?
Yeah.
Plus all the benefits and his
Those
kids
bennies.
traveling, all that. And
Yeah.
I'm assuming healthcare, right? So on Friday, December 4th, Dave took his estranged girlfriend slash PSA ticketing agent coworker,
Mm-hmm.
Jacqueline Camacho, and her 6-year-old daughter on a 6-hour drive through LA at gunpoint.
Why? Where are they going? Through LA, 6 hours. Were they just circling around, or
Could
was
have
it
just
just
been
traffic?
I don't know which it was,
Uh-huh.
but the whole time he was ranting about how pissed he was at Raymond Frank Thompson, who was a 48-year-old man. He was the supervisor that had placed him on leave.
Oh, okay. So he's mad.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
He's like, this motherfucker is costing me my job, right? My whole career.
do you think his ex-girlfriend was like, I actually kind of like him?
He's actually always been really nice
He's
to
a
me.
very reasonable man.
Right? Unhinged, they say.
Mm-hmm.
I maybe she was like, yeah, he sucks. But like, can I go home now?
I have to pee. Can I get out?
Right?
A dad never wants to stop if you have to pee on a road trip.
No.
I'm like,
I make Brandon stop though. But I also don't require a building.
yeah, you don't.
So on Monday, December 7th, 1987, after an appeal hearing where Dave pleaded for leniency, he was officially terminated by Ray.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
As Dave left
Now,
Ray's...
question. Are we
Okay.
still driving around LA?
No. This is days later. That just like
happened.
happened back there. That was December 4th, and this is December 7th. The
Okay.
ex-girlfriend person slash coworker was just like, that was fucking crazy back there.
Let's not get back in his car.
Yeah, because like shit's about to happen, and she's like, you know what? I might have known about this a couple of days ago. He was a little off his rocker, you know?
I should have read the signs.
Yeah, hindsight's always 20/20.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, that
He did hold me at gunpoint.
that was fucked up. I thought it was me.
Wasn't sure if I was being dramatic or anything.
Yeah, exactly.
God.
So here we are now, December 7th. As he's leaving Ray's office, he was told to have a nice day by Ray's secretary.
Mm-hmm.
And Dave responded, I intend on having a very nice day.
Okay, sir.
Bum, bum, fucking bum, right?
Yeah.
Fun fact, in 1987, airline employees could bypass all the security screenings before boarding flights.
Okay.
Because it's pre 9/11, and also they're like, you work here. You would never
Yeah, you're
do
not gonna
anything
try to blow up the
shady.
plane.
Yeah.
You
And-
respect our property.
Yeah, exactly. They had high hopes.
Yeah.
And Dave was not required to turn over his airline credentials at the time of his official termination. So he still had all of his fucking badges and shit, right?
Okay.
He called his ex-girlfriend, Jackie, who
Seems like a gap in the process, by the way.
100%. Yeah, like you know how a cop has to turn over their badge and their gun?
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like you should turn over your badge And your wings? I don't know.
Your fucking
Give those
tie
back.
tack.
Yeah, exactly. Rip off your scarf.
The fuck out of here.
So Dave called his ex-girlfriend Jackie, who was the girl that he had driven around, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he left her a message on her answering machine that said, Jackie, this is David. I'm on my way to San Francisco, flight 1771. I love you. I really wish I could say more, but I do love you.
Uh-oh, what's he about to do?
So, Pacific Airlines flight 1771 or 1771. I don't know how you're supposed to say those. My
like
dad
it.
would probably yell at me.
It's like, God damn it. Not like that. Don't be dumb.
Don't be stupid. It was a daily flight from LAX to San Francisco, and it was common knowledge that Ray would be on this flight as he took it every day
Oh,
because
shit.
he lived in Tiburon,
Mhm.
located in San Francisco Bay.
Oh, no. So he's heading home for the day.
He's heading home, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Disclaimer, the events described were put together using what little information was able to be recovered from the cockpit voice recorder and the flight data recorder of Flight 1771.
Okay, what's about to go down?
Well, Captain Greg Lindamood was a 43-year-old married father of 3, and he had been with the airline for 14 years. He was a decorated combat veteran.
Okay.
And First Officer James Nunn was 48. He had only been with the airline since the previous spring, and he was Captain Greg's co-pilot for the flight.
Gotcha.
Right? Flight 1771 departed from LAX at 3:31 p.m. and was due to arrive in San Francisco at 4:43 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
First Officer Jimmy.
Jimmy!
I really hope he didn't go by Jimmy and Critty just wrote, like, anyway, we're on first name basis now. So First Officer Jimmy was heard on the cockpit voice recorder asking Captain Greg what he was getting his son for Christmas. And Captain Greg was planning on getting his boys the fucking OG Nintendo, right?
Ooh, okay.
Mm-hmm. And he's complaining about the price and that they could fucking share it. They're not getting their own.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
And it was $200 at the time, which would be $535 in today's money.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. It's like a fucking Xbox One or whatever,
Yeah.
right? Or I don't know what
I
they're
don't know
called
what
now.
number we're on.
I don't either. PlayStation 5.
There you go. That number we know.
Yeah, that's the only one I know
Because they're
because
impossible
Brandon.
to get.
Yeah, Brandon's like, I want that, and I'm like,
We don't need it.
we don't play the one we have.
Yeah.
It's not that fucking different. It
Yeah.
can't be that
It
different.
can't be.
So the flight was routine, and the pilots only called air traffic control at 4:13 p.m. to ask when the light turbulence they were experiencing would end. So that's like the only little fucking snafu that
so
they had.
fucking crazy that they can tell you that.
Yeah, they're like, you're almost out of it.
Yeah.
It's like a maps where it's like you're in yellow traffic,
Yeah,
but it's
yeah.
gonna end.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, in the cabin of the plane, Dave wrote a note to Ray on an airplane barf bag that said, "Hi, Ray. I think it's sort of ironical that we ended up like this.
Ironical.
Uh-huh. I asked for some leniency from my family, remember? Well, I got none, and you'll get none."
Uh-oh, hold up. Do you think Ray was like, fuck, this guy's on my flight?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I do think that. Because Dave walked up to Ray, who was seated near the front of the plane, and he handed him the barf bag note. And Ray is surprised, like, oh, fuck,
What are
Dave's
you doing
here.
here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, you're not supposed to be flying for free. You're fired.
Yeah. We have a situation.
Mm-hmm.
Where's that air marshal guy?
Yeah, exactly. And he was handed a barf bag. Like, this is fucking weird. What's going on here, right?
Is this a ransom note?
Right? So after giving the note to Ray, Dave entered the bathroom where he prepared his Smith & Wesson
Oh, God.
.44 Magnum revolver.
Oh, my God.
And then this handgun was known as the most powerful handgun at the time and could hold 6 bullets.
Jesus Christ, this guy's about to shoot people on a fucking plane?
How trapped would you feel?
Oh, hell no. Hard pass.
How fucking awful
No,
is
thank
that,
you.
right?
Mm-mm.
Dave had borrowed this gun from another U.S. air employer the
Oh,
month
Jesus.
prior. Isn't that fucked up?
Yeah.
How bad would you feel?
Do not let people borrow your motherfucking gun.
Honestly.
Ugh.
I mean, maybe if it's an illegal gun, but
Then
like,
it don't matter.
is it like a registered firearm
Even
to you?
then, just,
'Cause
you know what? If you don't know what they're going to be doing with that shit, just maybe not.
it's unnecessary.
Don't make it easy for them.
Yeah, right? So Dave came out of the bathroom at the front of the plane and he confronted Ray, who was sitting in seat 3C. So the fucking third row
Front
in
of the
the aisle.
goddamn plane.
Yeah, he's an airline employee. Does what
Yeah.
he wants, you know?
Yeah.
He shot him 2 times.
Jesus.
Yeah.
He just walked up, was like, bang, bang.
Yeah. Bang, bang, motherfucker.
Kiss, kiss, bang, bang.
Yeah,
Great
exactly. It is a great movie. I haven't seen that in fucking years.
Me either. You want to watch it this weekend?
Yeah, that sounds fun.
It does.
The pilots heard the 2 gunshots, right?
Yeah. Oh my
And-
God. Fucking talk about swerving the plane on accident. Like, what the fuck was that? It's like,
Did you fucking hear that?
you know when like your parents are driving and they turn around and the car turns with them?
That's probably what happened.
The plane just like,
It's just a little...
oh my God.
But nobody noticed it because you just heard gunshots, so everyone was probably fucking shocked in their body, too.
Distracted.
Also, imagine being the guy next to him. Like,
no.
talk about not making eye contact, right?
Oh no. What would you do?
I hope the fucking teacher doesn't call on me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Don't
God.
look me in the eyes.
I don't know. How horrifying, though.
Yeah. That's sad.
Very sad. So they heard the gunshots and they told air traffic control, they're like, hey, man, I think some shit is going down
Yeah. I
here.
think we're being shot at.
Yeah.
No, did Ray die right away? Was like in the head?
I don't know.
Okay.
But he did die.
Yeah.
So there's
Yeah,
that.
he ain't gonna pull through.
He ain't gonna pull through.
Okay.
So the controller asked if they wanted to divert and land in Monterey,
Uh-huh.
but they didn't get an answer.
Oh no.
This is the last time the pilots communicated with air traffic control.
Oh no. What'd he do?
Critty said, fun fact, you can fire a gun on an airplane, and even if the bullet went through the fuselage, the holes wouldn't be big enough to cause explosive decompression, so fire away.
Oh, that is a fun fact.
Yeah, which I don't think that most people know that planes have holes in them, because it's not airtight at all.
Oh, it isn't? I
No,
didn't know
they,
that.
They have pressurized air that comes in.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. So, yeah, you could just fucking blast through that bitch.
But how come? But like a window hole, that's too big.
That'll suck your shit out.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah,
not,
well,
it
it's-
won't, like, decompress you or whatever. It'll just, like, be real fucking
Like
windy.
a vacuum.
Yeah.
Be real fucking windy. You think it's windy on the freeway with the windows down, bitch?
It's so much windier.
Try in the sky without a window in your plane.
There's a reason they make them thick as fuck.
Oh my God. Are they thick or is that just two thin double panes?
It is, I think it's 2 panes, but I
Uh-huh.
think they are also thicker. I
Oh, okay.
don't know that for a
We're gonna have
fact.
to ask your dad all these questions.
I always ask him stupid fucking questions,
Yeah.
and he does not care. He does not engage.
He's
Like,
like, yeah.
Dad, have you ever been hit by lightning? And he's like, yeah. Like, wait a minute.
Really?
Wait a minute. Like, did you die?
He's
Are
like-
you okay? Did anyone on the plane notice? Like, what? Did you call me after it happened? Why didn't you want to tell me about it? And he's just like, I don't know, man. It's just fucking normal shit. And I'm like, it's not normal shit.
That's great. He's like, anyway, if you'll remember that little bump back there, that was lightning.
Yeah, that was lightning. If
We've
you
been struck.
look down to the left, he's told me before, he would tell like his co-pilots and stuff, and he's like, oh, that's the fucking Hudson River or whatever. Like, this is that and the other thing. And the people are like, do you want to tell the plane? And he's like, no, I just want to tell you. Like, I just want to say it.
I just want you to know I know where we're at.
Yeah. That's my dad.
That's great.
I love that guy. So the cockpit door was thrown open, and they heard a flight attendant yell, "There's a problem, Captain."
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, and Captain Greg responded, "What's the problem?"
I'm flying a fucking plane. I'm busy, bro.
I
you
got
don't think
shit
you
to
could
do.
troubleshoot that shit? You're customer service, my friend.
Can you fucking handle it?
Yeah, my job is to fly this bitch.
Yeah, nope. He was like, "Well, what's the problem?"
Yeah.
And another gunshot was heard, and we're assuming that Dave shot and killed the flight attendant.
Oh my God.
And then the recording heard Dave clearly say, "I'm the problem."
Oh no.
I'm the problem, it's me. Just think of Taylor
no.
Swift this entire time.
Oh my God, that's fucking terrifying.
Yeah. So immediately 2 more gunshots were heard.
He is the problem.
He is a fucking problem.
Yeah.
We're assuming he just killed both pilots.
Oh no.
That's a problem.
That is a problem. Who's gonna land this thing?
Who indeed?
Do we have a pilot on board?
Oh, we did. So
What?
we will.
Oh.
We'll get there.
Okay.
Hold on.
I'm interested.
So he allegedly kills the 2 pilots, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the cockpit voice recorder heard the cabin door close and then muffled sounds, and then there was one final shot. So it's speculated that after Dave shot the pilots, he put the plane into a dive by pushing the control column forward.
No.
And then he left the cockpit and returned to the cabin. And then another passenger, who just so happened to be PSA's chief pilot,
What the fuck?
was
Was like, not on my watch, bitches.
exactly. He's like, don't worry, guys.
I know.
There's
it's
a
like,
fucking pilot on board.
oh my God.
And he attempted to make his way to the cockpit to fucking
Right the
save
plane.
the plane.
Yeah.
Yeah, right the plane or
How do you
whatever.
pull out of that shit? Can you just pull out?
I mean, there's probably more to it than that. I
We're
don't
gonna have
know.
to ask your dad so that we can save a plane in the event of a hostile takeover.
What do I do? Well,
Yeah.
I know that if it's going down, you should pull back.
That's what I'm thinking.
That's
but
all I
like,
got.
Is there like logistics involved? Like, don't pull back too hard.
I mean,
You'll
at a
go in
certain
full
point,
fucking circle.
at a certain point, it doesn't matter, right?
Yeah,
like
you
you're
could
either
die
gonna
again.
die or you're gonna maybe die again.
Could you imagine though getting it level and ready, and then like you have to land it? Like, I'm sorry,
I
there's
guess
an
landing's
active
the easy
shooter on
part.
board.
Oh, not with an active shooter on board. No, that sounds
And then somebody's
terrifying.
like, anyway, now keep it in between the lines, and you're like, I can't.
Can someone watch the door?
He's right behind me, isn't he?
I feel like he's right there.
Yeah. So he gets up front and he's like, I'm gonna save the plane, or he attempts to.
So, yes, this other pilot is going to the cockpit. He's like, don't worry, everybody. I got this shit under control.
Yeah.
And he was shot and killed.
No. Well, don't announce it, bro.
Well, I don't know if he announced it.
It's like,
But that was the sixth and final bullet in Dave's gun.
oh no, what's Dave gonna do now?
Well, the final sounds that were heard was wind shear, which is the sound engines make when going into overdrive,
Okay.
and then alarms blaring,
yeah. 'Cause-
indicating the plane is in a steep dive, and the last few seconds were silent. So, I guess the plane traveled so fast, which is like 770 miles per hour or 1,239 kilometers per hour.
Jesus Christ.
It broke the sound barrier, causing the passengers to feel the forces of 5,000 times that of normal gravity.
Oh my God.
Because the plane broke the sound barrier, the cockpit voice recorder couldn't record sound for the final seconds.
Did it make a sonic boom?
Yes, it did.
That's fucking
I think I say that in a little
insane.
bit. So, Air Force pilots are trained to sustain 5 Gs of pressure before they fucking pass out,
Yeah.
right? So, 5,000 times that
That's
is what
insane.
these people were experiencing.
So did they die? Like they passed out before anything happened?
I'm pretty sure they were like liquefied before anything happened.
Really?
Yeah.
Just like melting off their bones?
Basically, I don't know what happens.
Oh my God.
But it's not good.
No. Could you imagine being like being pushed into your chair?
You'd probably pass out before like
I would hope so.
anything devastating happened to your body.
I hope it was peaceful for the as peaceful as it can be. You know, like I'm
but
sure
you
you're
also
terrified.
just fucking watched a bunch of people get shot. Like,
fuck. That's awful.
it was described by witnesses as a dart shooting straight down from the sky.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah.
Like people saw this shit. Like, oh
Yeah.
fuck, is that plane about to? It is.
And it's going fucking down, like
they heard a
straight
boom.
down. At 4:16 p.m., the plane hit the side of a hill in San Luis Obispo County,
Really?
near the midpoint between LA and San Francisco.
Oh
right?
shit! I've been camping there.
The force broke the plane into small pieces.
Yeah.
There was no fuselage, no engine, no wings, just chunks and whatever paper was on board.
Paper. That's weird.
This made it so that the barf bag note survived the crash intact.
What? How did they recover that? I have to imagine the recovery scene was quite large.
Well, because the plane was traveling so fast, when the plane impacted the hill, it compressed the ground and the explosion shot lightweight material out of the impact zone and into the air, and then the wind carried it miles away.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, thus preserving the papers, fabrics, insulation, and
so it
other
didn't, like,
lightweight airline
Catch
debris.
on fire.
I guess not. I mean, the site probably did, like,
What
around
are the
there.
fucking odds, though? Like miles away, and you're like, "There's a barf bag."
Right?
Oh, look, it has a note.
Well, I mean, you've never seen a barf bag outside of a plane, so, like,
Yeah,
everyone
you
would know.
and it probably has a logo on it, and you're like, "Well, this motherfucker
Yeah.
busted down 3 miles ago."
Right. So the barf bag letter was found in the debris, and the handwriting was matched to known samples of Dave's handwriting. From the moment Ray was shot to the time of impact was less than 2 minutes.
Jeez.
From the time the pilots were killed, it took just over 60 seconds for the plane to impact the hill.
That's not enough time. So were they already descending, or is that just like how much time it would take to fucking get a plane, yeet it out of full fucking ascension down to the ground?
I don't
Ask
know.
your dad.
Yeah. Ask your dad. Hey, Dad. Should have had him on the
Question.
call for this.
I know. We need some expert advice.
Right? So, Critty says, it's a long time to know you're about to die, though.
60
right?
seconds.
60
Yeah.
seconds.
Well, hopefully, like you said, they were like,
Passed out or
Yeah.
something. Yeah. She said, not to mention those G-forces liquefying your insides or whatever the fuck happens.
Oh.
So there's that. Also on board were the Chevron president, James Silla,
Oh,
and
no.
3 public affairs executives.
Not the public affairs.
So Chevron with Techron was immediately like,
Liquefy.
nobody knew what to do with the company because
Oh, really?
the head guy and like his 3 fucking people,
Oh, no.
top people, were all on the plane.
Oh,
And they all just
no.
died. So this event made Chevron with Techron change their policies so that Chevron executives weren't allowed to be on the same plane at the same time to preserve the Chevron fucking...
Lineage.
Yeah,
Isn't it crazy that
exactly.
they have like the same fucking rules as like our president and vice president and shit?
Right? Well, I mean, it's
Like-
a big-ass company, which essentially fucking rules U.S., right?
Honestly.
Capitalism at its
along with
finest.
all the others. But who fucking cares? It's only because we all agree that the money means something, but let's take that away.
But that's a discussion from another time.
Yep.
For another
You're like,
time?
God damn it, don't get her started again.
No, because I'll get started. And I can't afford to get started right
Not
now.
right now. Not right now. Not at a time like this.
Not-
It's too hot.
Yeah, not at a time like this.
Yeah.
Also killed were 3 officials of the Pacific Bell Telephone Company.
God damn, what's everybody doing? It's like flying home for the day?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's LA to San Francisco. Like, that's 2 fucking big-ass hubs, right?
Yeah.
Dave's family came out in Dave's defense and scoffed at the evidence against their loved one. Obviously.
No.
They said that the investigators were trying to blame the accident on someone and Dave was the best fit. They also said that the note was planted, the barf bag note.
What evidence do you have to suggest that?
That it was planted?
Yeah.
I don't know. Them being like, he's a great guy. He would never.
You think somebody else did all of that? Because
Right.
he was fired?
Yeah.
Like he has the most
He had the most
Motivation.
motive to
Yeah.
do it. And also the handwriting match. And also they have a voice recording of him saying, I'm the problem.
Yeah. And
feel like I'd
also he like
recognize it.
borrowed somebody's gun.
And also he had beef with Ray, who
And
was shot
also
twice.
He was on the plane.
And also, yeah,
You know.
like, and Ray's seat had bullet holes in it. So it's like, he was definitely one of the ones that was shot.
Because they didn't have Ray's body. Did they not have many bodies?
They didn't have many bodies.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
So after every airline accident, the National Transportation Safety Board gets involved.
They're like,
to,
fuck, guys, we got a live one.
Mhm.
We actually have to work today.
Yep, they're like, everybody fucking pack it up. We got to go investigate the cause of the crash, right?
Okay.
They were able to locate the cockpit voice recorder, and it was badly damaged as it was only built to sustain 3,500 Gs of pressure.
Mm-hmm.
The data recorder was also recovered, but it only offered data indicating that the flight was totally normal before
Everything
the
else.
situation.
It's just
Yeah.
like, everything was fine till it wasn't. Thanks.
Yeah. Cool.
Glad we had you on
Got
board.
it. Yeah. So because the NTSB knew that a gun was fired on board, as it was reported by the air traffic controller, right?
Mm-hmm.
The FBI had to get involved to find out what happened.
Mm-hmm.
So the barrel and handle of the gun was discovered to not only be intact, but a chunk of Dave's finger was still stuck on the trigger.
Okay, so
And it was identified using the fingerprint files PSA had on file for him.
Jesus.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
So this implies
His
that...
finger was on the trigger, literally.
Yeah.
And the family is still like, it was planted there.
I don't think that that's accurate.
Really?
Yeah.
Listen, I feel bad because their family doesn't deserve what happened to them. They
Of
lost their
course,
loved one
yeah.
who they say was like totally normal, even though
And
he
a
did
great
some
dad
shit.
and all that.
Yeah. So like,
People snap. I get it. But, like, you can't really deny that this
Yeah.
snapped. That he has...
there's a lot
that this
of
has
evidence.
happened. Yeah, exactly. So the finger on the trigger implies that Dave was alive and holding the gun at the time of the impact, as the gun would have fallen from his hand if he had shot and killed himself.
Okay.
Make sense? So investigators also found a section of seat with a bullet hole in it. It was found to be the seat behind where Ray was seated, proving that Ray was the intended victim.
Can you imagine trying to piece that shit together? No. Like, where
Also,
does this seat go?
How do
It's
you
not
know
gonna
what
mark.
seat it is?
That's what I don't understand.
Like, they're all the same, right?
Yeah. They're marked above, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Unless
not on
there's
the
some serial
actual
number.
seat. I don't know. Maybe since it was 3C, it's like one of the first class ones, and they're like, these ones are all still attached, but nothing was attached. I don't know.
I don't know either, but what if it's like they print a lot number somewhere and they're like, oh, it shares the same lot number as this one, so they had to be in this batch.
Or like in
And there's a bullet hole there. so-
consecutive order.
Yeah.
But who does that? Even
I have no idea, but maybe there's secrets like that.
maybe.
Like at my job, I feel like I know inside hints and tips where I could be like, oh, well, I know this one came from here because of this. And people are like, how the fuck do you know that? I'm like, I don't know. I just learned it one time.
I'm just a genius.
Just fucking genius.
No big deal.
And it just happened to come in handy right now. Don't ask me why or any more logic. I just know this one piece.
Yeah, and you're welcome.
Yeah.
So this incident was known as the second worst case of mass murder in California history, being the second to another time when literally this exact same thing happened.
Really?
Yeah. To
What the
the
fuck?
same airline.
Oh, no.
Yeah. PSA Flight 773 crashed on May 7th, 1964, when some other piece of shit smuggled a gun on board and shot the flight crew, and the plane crashed into the ground.
Honestly, if we're going to have things floating around in our skies that could potentially fall on our families and shit, let's just not allow weapons in them.
They didn't figure that out until
9/11?
Yeah, like 2001.
When 9/11, the big issue was that it had a box cutter and some people who knew how to fly the plane. So, like, honestly,
Different.
that wasn't going to help. Yeah.
Different.
Yeah.
But
different. But now you can't bring anything on
But
the
it
plane.
was a terrorist that did it, not us good,
Honestly,
upstanding
yeah.
Americans. Yeah.
And now you can't have a crochet needle.
You actually can. You cannot have knitting needles.
Yeah. They're like, that shit is dull. It's fine.
But also, I could stab a bitch with a
For
crochet hook.
sure. You just get a small enough point. Oh, I'm just making doilies over here. Psych.
Don't mind me.
Fuck your eye.
Nana's really gonna fuck some shit up today.
Fuck your eardrum.
Ooh, don't
Yeah.
say that.
I mean, listen, you could just swirl it up, pull out a brain piece.
Yeah. Yep. I know what you could do.
Anything's a weapon if you want it to be. You can milk anything.
Anything's a dildo if you're brave enough.
Exactly.
Anyway, that murder-suicide, Flight 773, killed 44 people, where
Damn.
this crash only had 43 people on board.
Jeez, that's wild.
Yeah. Same airline. And they're like, what are the chances it'll happen again?
Is that why it's not an airline anymore?
Probably.
Like two?
Or did it get taken over by Southwest because it was Pacific Southwest
Oh,
Airlines?
son of a bitch. It
Maybe
makes
now
sense.
it's just Southwest because they were like, you know what? We need a rebrand.
Yeah. After this, we got to get rid of the ocean part.
Yeah, we're not flying over the ocean anymore.
We could be Atlantic Southwest.
So after this crash, right, airlines made a rule that you had to turn over all your credentials as soon as you left, whether you got fired, quit, or retired, whatever happened.
Makes
whatever the reason.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. They also made a rule that all employees had to go through the same security screenings as passengers.
Okay, that also makes sense. You touch your fucking eye. The exact moment that Aaron gets pink eye, Critty, capture it and get ready for next week's goddamn. You
I
can,
sanitized so recently.
it's going to be in your left motherfucking eye.
Oh, no.
Just like me.
Oh, no.
You better sanitize again. I don't know, man.
Is that a thing?
We're fucked. I don't know.
Remember how it didn't fucking rub in? That's gotta mean I probably have sanitizer in my eye now.
I hope so.
I hope so too.
Oh my God. The exact moment you contracted pink eye. And I'm not helping. I'm sneezing everywhere.
You
There's probably
are. This is not
particulates
great.
in the air.
Goddamn particulates.
You guys are welcome.
You were like, do you just want to record tomorrow? And I was like, no, we're fine.
After I've had antibiotics for 24 hours.
I don't even
or
believe in
risk
pink
it.
eye.
Yeah. Yeah. It'll be fine. It's really not that bad.
Yeah, totally. Maybe it won't get worse for you. Okay,
I
so,
hope so.
there are no winners here, right?
Yeah. Well,
5 days after the crash, Dave's dad was quoted to say, now that makes 2 sons I lost. I lost my best son.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Dig for the other one.
He was a drug addict.
Oh, okay.
Well, he overdosed, so I'm assuming he was an addict.
Oh no, that's sad. Yeah, but drug addicts still deserve love. They're
Absolutely.
hurting.
But I mean, that doesn't mean that he's not the second best son.
All right, listen. You dug you made your bed. Lay in it.
You do drugs, you're second best.
That's how it goes.
Not hard ones. Like
Yeah.
just ones that change your mind up. Okay, so 27 passengers on the plane were never identified
Oh.
on account of their bodies were practically vaporized on impact.
Oh no, hold up. They didn't have like a flight log?
I'm sure they did, but
they
like
didn't
their
have bodies
body
to
wasn't
bury.
identified. Yeah.
Oh.
That
That's
means that
so sad.
yeah. Only 16 victims had enough human remains left over after impact to be forensically identified.
That has got to be the stuff of nightmares to be at that crime scene.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. And what if there were kids on board?
There weren't.
Come on, Dave.
I don't know that for a fact, but I'm
Okay.
just going to say there weren't.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Dave, you didn't have to do that.
You didn't have to go out like that.
No.
Like,
That's excessive.
I get being really mad,
for sure.
especially like at your boss or something. Like for
Yeah.
you just lost your career. I fucking get it. You have so many mouths to feed. I get it.
That's so many mouths to feed.
But also, those other people have mouths to feed too.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up.
Like they had their own families and their own lives, and the fucking captain was gonna buy his kids that fucking Nintendo. Like-
I hope those kids got that Nintendo, goddammit.
Do you think like the FBI buys it for him at that point? Or
Like,
the
you know what?
airline?
We'll give them both their own.
My bad. Yeah, right. You guys don't
My
have to
bad.
share. Maybe that's the silver lining here.
Ugh, that's so sad.
So, in the Los Osos Valley Memorial Park near the crash site, there lies a, quote, Garden of Hope, where a granite and bronze marker honors the 42 victims of Flight 1771. Notice I said 42, not 43. They don't count Dave. They're like, fuck that guy,
Oh,
but this is
Dave.
honoring everyone else.
Aw.
Yeah,
What a dig. What a good dig.
fuck
you know?
them.
You think he
So-
haunts that thing? He's like, fix the plaque.
Every once in a while, there's just like barf sounds from the bag. She also mentions that Mayday Air Crash Investigations is a bomb-ass Canadian show, and they have an episode on this called I'm the Problem.
Oh, how
There's
clever.
also, quote, Murder on Board for UK people. And you can listen to the Rooster Teeth episode of a podcast called Black Box Down if you want to hear or watch more about all this.
Ooh, okay. That sounds interesting.
Yeah. So there's that. Isn't
Well,
that fucking
goddamn,
insane?
that's terrible.
Yeah.
Also, like, how about, you know, that whole, like, when one door closes, another opens? You could have
Yeah.
taken that route of, like, you know
Right?
what? Maybe I'm going to change my job. Maybe I don't want to be taking tickets or dealing with customer service shit or working for airlines. Sure, the perks are great. Let me find a different one.
A different airline that'll treat you better
Yeah.
and that won't be racist against you.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, shit, man. That was a doozy.
And fucking insane.
If you guys want to check out pictures pertaining to Aaron's case, go to ISG Podcast at social media. Just kidding. God damn it. I really got to get my shit together.
It's okay.
Go to our social media. We're on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. Our handle is at ISGD Podcast. If you want to snail mail us.
We're going to be on fucking Zuckerberg's next thing, too.
Oh, yeah. What's that thing called? Like fucking tuck and roll.
Threads? Tucks? Tuckers? Zuckers? Tuckers?
Tucker. Zipper tickers. No, what is that called? She was just like,
I don't
Pretty
know.
was like,
Zuckerfuckers. Meta? Is it the metaverse? Is that what he's got?
I don't know. Critty just said she's adding us to something, and we were like, thanks for keeping us.
Relevant.
Yeah.
Zuckerberg
Threads.
Fucking suck it. I said Threads.
Did you?
Yeah.
I didn't believe you.
I didn't either. So
Anyway, we're going to be on Threads, so you can join us there. I hope our handle is at ISGD Podcast.
it probably is. She's smart.
If you want to email us, you can do that at isgdpodcast@gmail.com, or you can snail mail us at
P.O. Box 2764, Spring Valley, California, 91979.
9. And we love you guys. You're awesome. And we hope none of you motherfuckers have pink eye.
Yeah. And pray for me.
Yeah,
or
pray for
whatever.
Erin. Her left eye is for sure getting it. Bye.
Bye.
Oh. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, lordy, lordy.
Look who's 40.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.